like you are always correcting your children, saying, "Stop that. No more hitting. Are you bothering your sister again? Keep it down. Stop running." You know that you need to discipline, but you want to do it positively, in a way that your child will actually receive and obey without squishing their spirit. And you want to keep calm and in control yourself, even though sometimes it's annoying how many times you need to correct them for the same thing. If that's you, Mama, then you pushed play to the right episode. I'm Kimberly Mutar, and I help mamas like you stay renewed in your mind. With 60,000 thoughts running through your mind every day, unconsciously and consciously, from the moment that you wake up to when you finally drift off to sleep, it's vital that you actually take inventory of what's playing in your mind. You need to check in with the words that you speak. Are we speaking life and blessings to ourselves and others, or are we criticizing, shaming, or putting down? And while we're at it, you and we need to take inventory of how we respond or how we treat others. None of us are perfect, but we do humble ourselves, asking what in me needs to change. And then we add parenting. We want to help our little ones to grow up to be confident, wise, good people in this world. Correcting them and disciplining them is part of that mama assignment. So I want to share with you today 3 behaviors that you must discipline or correct your children for. Only 3. The rest you can let go of. If you knew these 3 behaviors that you must discipline or correct your child for, would that make parenting easier for you? Less like you are correcting all the time. I hope so. Are you ready? Behavior number 1 is disobedience. When you give or you have given your child clear directions to not do something and they deliberately disobey, then you discipline. For example, you told them not to play in the puddles because they are in their Sunday best and you are on your way to Grandma's big 70th birthday party celebration. And then you turn around and find them splashing in all the puddles in the driveway. That is disobedience. They knew your request to not jump in the puddles. They understood the direction and they understood why not to play in the puddles. So you need to correct or discipline their deliberate disobedience. What does that correction look like? Well, stop yourself before you shout, "What are you doing in the puddles? I told you not to. Come over here right now." I'm only laughing because we have all responded this way, haven't we? I mean, am I like the only one? Go over to them and their puddles and calmly say, "These puddles were just calling your name, weren't they?" I'll use Jonathan, my son's name, as an example. "These puddles were just calling your name, weren't they, Jonathan? Puddles are so much fun to jump in. But we are on our way to Grandma's birthday party in your finest clothes. Did Mommy tell you not to jump in the puddles? How come you chose to disobey Mommy's directions and jump in the puddles?" Now, all of this that you said is important. You did not go angry or you did not shout across the yard for them to come right here, right now, shaming them. You connected with them, understanding that kids love jumping in puddles and puddle jumping is fun. But the ball's in their court. Even though they knew the directions, they chose to disobey. They may not be able to tell you why or how come they still chose to disobey. I mean, depending on their age, they may not be able to put into words yet why they do something. And sometimes they actually don't think first. They just say, puddles, because play is their priority. Understanding this helps you to have more grace. Instead of saying, what were you thinking? They weren't thinking, Mama. They were just being kids. That's part of our guiding them as parents to understand being given directions, remembering the directions, choosing to follow the directions because they remember the reason why or the possible consequences should they disobey. So remember to correct or discipline disobedience. Number 2 is dishonor. When your child dishonors or disrespects another sibling, a friend or a cousin, a classmate, or you, that needs to be corrected. This could be through silly teasing that actually hurts their siblings' feelings. This dishonor could be hitting, breaking a toy, name calling, blame shifting, interrupting another child when they are talking, arguing back. You know what dishonor looks like in your home. Dishonor is not acceptable in your home. It needs to be corrected. When one sibling has hurt another through dishonor, guide them in saying, please forgive me. I dishonored you by breaking your toy. Use the words, I dishonored you by. Let the other child share their hurt and then help them to learn to forgive by saying, I forgive you, I bless you, and I release you. Meaning, I'm not going to stay angry with you and hold it against you. This is a tender moment. It's important as a family to hear hurts and to sincerely try to make it right. To learn how our actions and the words that we say can hurt those we love the most. But we are going to do our best to love first. And when we mess up, we make it right. Maybe they didn't know that what they did was dishonor. You can say, you may not have known that it was dishonor and would hurt your sister's feelings, but now you know. It is disrespectful. If you haven't listened to last week's episode called Building a Culture of Honor and Unity in Your Home, that's Renewed Mama Podcast episode 60, go back and listen or watch that one. I shared a list of ways dishonor and disunity could be showing up in your home without you even realizing it. And I talked about how you can build a culture of honor and unity in your home. The link is in the show notes. Okay, so we have disobedience, dishonor. Behavior number 3 that needs to be corrected is bad attitudes. Bad attitudes show up as whining, complaining. Oh, come on, Mom. Do I have to? How come I'm the only one who always takes out the garbage? Their heart attitude matters, whether that's in helping around the house, doing their chores, waiting for a younger sibling when they just want to run ahead, or when they're waiting for your help. When they're frustrated with their schoolwork and want to give up, their attitude and the character that's built around that frustration and it's too hard is more important than actually understanding the fractions or the division. Say, would you like to try that again? This time choosing a good attitude. This time choosing patience. Would you like to try that again? This time choosing to unload the dishwasher out of love and a willingness to help keep the household running with clean dishes for our next meal. Their heart attitude matters, so correct your child when they choose a bad attitude. You know, Mama, while you're at it, show your children your growth too, because let's face it, We choose bad attitudes too, especially when the dishes are piled high and we are tired. So say out loud to yourself, Kimberly, would you like to try that again? This time choosing gratitude for the dirty dishes and that we ate again and nourished our bodies with good food. And then smile and choose joy for the task. Maybe you could invite a child to help you in the kitchen and have some fun connection time while cleaning up. I have had to ask myself many times, Kimberly, would you like to try that again? Let's remember our Speak Life badges. They are a tool to help you encourage your children and teach them how to obey, to honor, and to choose good attitudes with sticker badges. The phrases that you can get in the I Am Special sticker book are I obey right away, I am thankful, I choose joy, I share, I forgive, I am kind, I am joyful, I am faithful. Inside the I Am Priceless sticker book, you can get sticker badges that say I obey with joy, I choose joy, I speak good words, I am honoring, I am thoughtful, I am patient, I put others first, I walk in love, I am self-controlled, and I am a good friend. These sticker award badges just make learning how to honor, how to obey, and to choose a good attitude fun. It writes it on their heart by giving them a fun sticker award badge with your words of life. You can get these at speaklifebadges.com. Mama, if you need help with knowing when or how to correct or discipline your children, I can help. I'm so excited to tell you that Renewed Mama Coaching is now available. You and I can now hop on a coaching chat together and talk through your frustrations, what you've already tried that isn't working, and what you can try instead. We'll go fruit to root together and help you to think right, to speak right, and to respond right the next time that you have disobedience, dishonor, and bad attitudes in your home. You don't have to do it alone. It's so much better working through it together. Go to renewedmamacoaching.com. There are 2 parent coaching packages available and special bonuses waiting for you. Book 2 sessions to get you started and your deepest concern answered right away. You know, the thing that keeps you up at night and keeps you frustrated as a mama. Or go all in with 5 sessions where we can go deeper with what you are thinking, what you're saying, and how you're responding. When you book 5 sessions, you'll receive a Speak Life Badges sticker award book to help you to speak right and to respond right to your children in a fun way using the sticker badges. Let's get started together today. Go to renewedmamacoaching.com. Real quick before you go, if this podcast has encouraged you, would you tell 3 mamas you know? Maybe they feel like they are always correcting their children. They are exhausted. And knowing these 3 behaviors of disobedience, dishonor, and bad attitude will simplify their discipline and bring more peace to their home. If you know 3 mamas like that, share the love by sending a DM to them right now. Let's encourage each other to be renewed mamas. Until the next time, on Thursday with our next episode, take care. I'll see you then. If there is one gift that you could give your children today, it would be your words, chosen carefully and spoken well. The words you speak today are like seeds planted in their hearts and minds. These word seeds will sprout and bear fruit in their life as they grow and become adults. Use Speak Life badges, sticker award badges, along with suggested scripts or words you can say in the situations you encounter with your children. These scripts are designed to help you to speak to your child's individual personality, to break lies they may be believing, and to help them to grow up with a truth-filled mindset. Get them today at speaklifebadges.com. Austin the Hedgehog is bringing mailbox fun to your kids. Your children ages 3 to 13 can receive mailbox surprises like activity postcards, happy birthday cards, stickers, crafts, recipe cards, coloring pages, puzzles, special gifts like the I Am Loved journal, a tumbler, Austin's matching happy birthday toque, and so much more from Austin the Hedgehog, straight to your mailbox with their own name on it each month. All teaching life lessons such as helping, using time wisely, how to monitor their own screen time, how to choose the right friends. Being strong means more than just muscles, how to have self-control, and their words are like seeds that will grow into fruit in their life. It is oh so good from Austin the Hedgehog. 2 subscription levels are available. Register your children today at austinskidsclub.com.